Let's take a road trip to Washington, D.C. With burnt hair, Betty. We're going to take a look into what's really going on this week in D.C. Is this trip for the children like she's telling her audience? Was she really invited with a special guest pass, or is that another lie? Grab a drink, some popcorn, and a cozy blanket. We're about to explore, expose, the truth. Hold on to your seat because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Here we go! First, let's take a look at the generic flyer she made at her house that is supposedly the reason for this trip. The generic flyer she's reportedly going to hand to our top officials of the US government. Do better, Betty.
Many of you guys know, if you haven't, I've been invited to Washington, D.C., and I'm going there to discuss some new legislation for our children.
Oh, really?
Among other things, I'm going to be learning a lot there, as well as, trying to talk to as many people that would be willing to talk to me about changes that need to be made in our child welfare system.
That's a lie. Straight lie.
Car is going to be driving, at least 13 or 14 hours later today. So super excited about that. I'm all packed up. Hopefully, if I have some time, I might be swinging into South Carolina to cover the verdict of this case. So we'll see how everything pans out over the next couple days. There's going to be a lot of haters out there that don't like Bullhorn Betty, don't like me advocating for children. But the first question you need to ask them is, what are they doing? What are they doing to help? If they're doing absolutely nothing to help, then they have literally no reason to be complaining.
Okay, we'll play your game. Exactly what are you doing to help? You're not going for the children, and it wasn't a special invite. Let's go along with this charade just a little more, though.
We're going to make our way to D.C. Cruising through Georgia. Hoping I could run the computer and the phone, but they were too close to each other, and they had such horrible backfeed. Even with the microphones off, it still had a horrible backfeed. I'm in Georgia going 90 miles an hour. I'm going to slow my ass down.
Aren't you driving on the interstate at a high rate of speed? Why are you running two phones, a laptop, and trying to stream a court trial all while not watching the road? How many children are in danger right now because you're driving recklessly? The children you're supposedly doing so much advocating for.
Got the hotspot, got coffee. Can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait until I'm where I need to be. Ended when you came on. Oh, he probably thought I was driving today and would not be going live. Go live just about every day. Unless my mouth is sewed shut, I'll most likely be live, unless it's just absolutely just impossible for me. Because Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I most likely won't be live until the evening. I'm planning on coming live, but I have a funny feeling I'm not going to be out of my meetings.
That's the cover word for it when lying to your audience. Meetings? Write it down, people. Next time you want a free vacation, tell people you're going to exclusive meetings about a subject you're not really going for, so they'll send you money.
So, well after, 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night. So, if we do live, it's going to be later in the evening.
Stay tuned. I have the entire schedule and the reason for the hours she just stated. I'll be showing it shortly.
When the haters call law enforcement saying, you got a crazy lady in Georgia. Never went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal. Never went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal. I'm going to DC, baby. DC here, DC or bust. I got coffee. Got Bullhorn Betty coffee made at the office coffee.
The office, also known as the junkie spare bedroom.
Driving. I got a new shirt. It says it's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's you. I thought it's perfect for the haters. Oh, Lord. Let me see if I can invite people on here.
Your inner self doesn't even want to be alone with you. How sad that you constantly have the internet on streaming. Like I said before, you're a danger to others on the road. You need to do some soul searching in your quiet time. That's what people with a clear conscience do. But anyway.
I don't even think, oh, here it is. Let me see if I can post this and maybe, there we go. If you guys would like to pop on and, oh, I can't even post in the chat, can I? Hold on. We're on the road to Washington, D.C. Here we'll get the Alec Murdaugh live going. We're just going to have this one simultaneous stream. So as long as my equipment and hotspots and hot boxes are working, we're just going to move right on into the Alec Murdaugh trial.
You're really desperate for views. This is ridiculous.
Mab is backstage? Okay.
This segment is brought to you by We Support Rabbit News BHB.
Driving. Waking up at 2. You guys kept me company, at least from Florida to Georgia.
That's right. You were there.
I jumped on panel for just a little bit, and my phone kicked me off, so I never came back up. I'm so tired. I don't know if I'm going to make it to 9:30. Oh.
Where are you headed?
DC.
Washington, D.C.
Yeah, I'm going to Washington, D.C. I was invited there, so I have my my letter for special guest, and just gonna do what I can, make the trip the most impactful as possible. Definitely a different feel because I'm actually going there. You know, usually my legislative priorities and agenda priorities are much different than children. This is the first year I'm bringing the children, up. So hopefully they're receptive.
Then on the track the bit. Hold
on, I gotta get my earbuds in. I can barely hear for whatever reason. I think my car's just making too much noise. Hold on a second.
They have it.
Okay, enough of the shenanigans. Are you ready? Ready to hear what's going on in DC this week? Want to find out about that special invite? Awesome! I do too. Turn to the center stage of the arena. The real show is about to begin. I'll cover what exactly CPAC is as we go. But first, let's see about that special invite letter she says she has with her. This is not by special invite. It's an anyone can purchase ticket, even still today. These are the very same days she's going. Amazing, isn't it? She claims that the first is going to be her only free day. Let's see why that is. Well, there's nothing going on Wednesday except turning tickets into badges. This explains why she's free that day. Let's take a look at the speakers. Don't forget, she says she was invited to discuss her reform with these politicians you're about to see. With that kindergarten flyer printed off the printer that shot those press passes out as well. Sure, Betty. Only you believe you and the naive people who paid your way to your vacation. They were deceived once again. There are dozens more. If you wish to view the entire list, please visit events.cpac.org. Let's keep going.
Reagan. This is where Reagan would always go. The sort of conservative star used to go. And then at some point it became obvious that it was going far afield. And
really what happened to CPAC over the course of the last decade was it became MPAC. It became MAGA, the MAGA Political Action Committee. The MAGA Political Action Committee conference and committee, frankly. You know, Trump first spoke there in 2011 and was received rapturously with the early kind of larval version of what became the Make America Great Again Trump platform. It was, attacking China, attacking immigrants, birtherism, all that stuff. 2011, he was so rapturously received in 11 that he thought about getting into the race in 12 in a more serious way. And then in 12, 13, 14, 15, everyone he came back, every time there was a bigger crowd, every time they liked the message more, that was the launching pad for him. And he has owned that place basically, lock, stock, and barrel, ever since then. So the fascinating thing right now is not only that a lot of these stars are staying away, Trump's still going to have his big stage on Saturday night. So the party must change. Here's a good place to start. Take away CPAC's power.
There's very little that's conservative about CPAC.
A MAGA event she went to with JLR. That's him you hear and is in the purple shirt. BHB is recording it. If you recall, she has been speaking about JLR more often recently. They are both mega MAGA and Proud Boy supporters.
Paint me as a white supremacist or racist in any way is ridiculous. Anybody that knows me here in Manatee County knows I fight for the black and brown community just as hard as I fight for the white community here. Like I mean.
Do it. White power. Yes.
With the Proud Boys all decked out in their ultra MAGA gear.
These outfits. I mean, Jonathan, you've got,
This is what BHB and JLR do. They attend every MAGA event possible.
Number 44, 44th rally. I was just in Georgia, and right after Georgia, I came up here.
What are you looking forward to today? I know this. You've seen all the rallies. You've heard his speeches.
Hoping he finally says he's going to run in 2024.
I think for us being mobile, I mean, we've had some technical issues throughout our movement today. But I mean, we've been going now almost 6 hours, and we've dropped about 6 times.
She has streamed the trial, watched the trial, continuously talked back and forth with chat since she left Florida, had panel guests, and all this while driving at 90 miles per hour. Tell us about advocacy for others again, BHB. You're endangering everyone on that interstate.
Going over Beaver Dam, Swamp Creek. You know, we're out in the sticks. North Carolina. I think I might already be in Virginia. I just didn't even notice it. Oh my gosh, these seats. They have this webbing. You see it right here. That right there does not feel good on your legs after driving 10 plus hours. Country stores. It's the best place to get some fried chicken and some taters. But my legs, my God, they're so raw from sitting on this fabric. I gotta get something for these chairs, these seats. It hurts. My legs. Yeah, my legs aren't feeling too swell right now.
Although all this information was easily accessible, there was extremely limited info regarding her fighting for children's advocacy. The only thing related to kids was a protest she did with the Proud Boys about mask mandates back during virus period. But that person actually wasn't even involved that she was protesting against, in my opinion, because that's what we have to say. It's pretty safe to know what she's traveling to. Her naive subscribers have been duped again, and she's gotten another free vacation to go be ultra MAGA. Much love from the exposure arena. To be continued.